Hello, you guys. I hope you all are doing well. I'm back again. I want to share a awareness video. And I have been telling my husband for a while that I don't like going to water parks. I don't like going to the beach and stuff like that because I have never learned to educate myself on bacteria levels and the waste level and all that, the pH levels of the waters when you go to the beach. Everybody think that it's a place to go for relaxation and to sometimes people think the salt water is a good healing tool to use for detoxing the body and stuff like that, but I just don't feel that way about it. I personally think that the beach water is filled with all kinds of bacteria and it is dangerous, and we recently went for, I think in June. We went in June, but I didn't get inside of the water, but I was worried. And by me seeing little small articles that kept popping up has assured my mind of why I will not be returning back to the beach waters. But let me read this article. Woman contracts flesh-eating disease at Myrtle Beach area water park. A South Carolina woman faces more than $1 million in medical bills after scraping her arm at the bottom of a Myrtle Beach area water park pool and becoming infected by a flesh-eating organism. The lawsuit alleged the plaintiff was knocked down by a wave in the pool at the Wild Waters and Wheels in June of 2017. She suffered a scrape on her arm. When the wave knocked her down, the flesh-eating organism entered into her body and began eating her right arm. The owner of Wild Water and Wheels said the water park meets South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control standards. So it was said that she was infected, I guess, by, I can't even pronounce the name of the organism, but it is known as a flesh-eating disease. So right now she's had like multi-surgeries and she's suffering from a permanent disfigurement that's going on, that's seriously painful, and of course her medical bill is more than $1 million. So she's not really trying to get rich off of it. She just wants them to pay her medical bills. And a lot of people don't understand, I've never heard of the flesh-eating bacteria that are in these pools, that are in rivers, lakes, ponds, also at the beach. I've read it. I never knew that you have people that their jobs consist of getting the pH level of the beach. I mean, y'all, it's just like you're swimming in a landfill. God forbid if you have an opening on your body, like you may have a cut or you may be a diabetic or whatever the case may be, and all the stuff that's entering inside of an open wound or open port that's on your body. Even if you don't even have an open wound, I've read where one child went swimming and it actually got through her nose and she ended up having a bacteria flesh-eating organism went to her brain. So we just got to be careful. I'm going to insert some pictures so you guys can see what this thing looks like, how terrible it can do your body once you contract it. I haven't read of any cure, but it eats at your flesh. It actually eats your body parts from the inside out. Now, just in case if you don't know, you may ask the question, what does high bacteria in the ocean mean? Okay, high levels of these bacteria show there is some type of fecal material in the water, that's causing all of this. Just think about everybody who's in the beach worldwide, in the beach waters. You got kids that are in diapers. You got people urinating. You got people that's having a bowel movement in the water. They're not getting out to do any of this stuff. They're just depositing that into the water, and everybody is just there. And I understand that, the causes of the elevated bacteria levels in lakes, ponds, and ocean is in addition to other common causes of high bacteria levels, like septic system, animal waste on the beach or in the water, from the birds, from like I said, leaking baby diapers, individuals swimming while they're sick, people that are swimming that have different diseases, spitting in the water, urinate in the water, and it's like swimming in sewages. Swimming at the beach with pollution in the water or in the sand can make you so sick. Polluted runoff, like water that drains from the rainfall, untreated sewer released into the water can expose swimmers to harmful microorganisms called pathogens. And that stuff really enters your body. And God forbid if you're already sick, you can have a skin condition. It can cause you to have ear problems, gastrointestinal illness, respiratory, eye infections, just like I say, with wounds and E. coli and all this stuff. And I haven't learned this stuff until I became an adult, that the water levels are tested at the beach. But you can't be so accurate when it comes to stuff like that, because the water is constantly flowing from wherever, and it can change by the second. So you really can't get an accurate reading on the bacterial level in the water. So to be safe than sorry, I will not be back in any beach water whatsoever. My husband always telling me, you're always reading up on all this crazy stuff, and it's going to cause you to live your life in a bubble. But this is common knowledge. You can look this stuff up yourself to verify what I am saying. Okay, you may ask the question, can going to the beach make you sick? Okay, illnesses associated with polluted beach water include stomach flu, skin rashes, pink eye, respiratory infection, meningitis, hepatitis, and I'm saying that wrong, hepatitis. It's like you can just, like I say, it's common knowledge, even though this stuff shouldn't make you sick, but it's still illnesses you can develop from the ocean water. Because you really don't have a clue if the ocean water is contaminated within the sewage, or, like I say, storm runoff and oil carries bacteria, parasites, viruses, which all this are various of different diseases, such as staph infections to the ear. Like, y'all, you'll be surprised at the stuff and how dangerous that the beach water is. Okay, we can just do a small recap. Like I said, how do you get the infection? It comes from swimming in waters with high amounts of bacteria, seawater, and brackish waters where salt and fresh water mix, like in coastal areas, tend to lead to most cases. You can also ingest different type of infections and stuff from, like, eating raw shellfish, stuff like that. My only concern right now is the water. So you can minimize how this affects you. Like, if you have a weak immune system, or you have open wounds, or, if you know that you're already sick, or anything of that such, I suggest you stay out of the waters, because this right here can be very harmful. And I just want to spread awareness to let someone know that, oh my God, salt water or the beaches are the worst way to try to treat a wound or try to self-medicate or heal. Just think about all the, people urinating and having bowel movements, and babies dirty diapers, and just the pollution period is not good for the body. But when you go to the beach and you're actually just sitting there in that, you think it's harmless when it's really not. So parents, some of the symptoms could be, once you come in contact with a flesh-eating microorganism from the beach or from water slides, water parks and stuff like that, which could be within yourself or your children, or a fever could occur, swollen or large area of skin that spreads rapidly, severe pain beyond swollen or red of that area of skin, nausea, diarrhea, fatigue, dizziness. If infected, your skin might also change visibly in later stages of the infection, like ulcers, black spots, blisters, color changes, oozing or pus from the infected area. If you develop this infection before, you probably know what it looks like, but this is just something, if I can avoid, I don't want to be in contact with. So to avoid this stuff, if you have any open wounds, avoid swimming pools, hot tubs, pools, rivers, lakes, and all that stuff. Wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water or alcohol-based sanitizer. Cover wounds with clean, dry bandages, and treat every minor wound like blisters, insect bites, and scrapes promptly and properly, because this could possibly kill you and cause you to lose a limb or possibly your life. But anyway, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video.